We're gonna talk about training your mind. I think I already talked about this, but I'll be constantly adding on to it. But you know, so yeah, that just takes action, takes creativity, takes because you're always gonna be a creator. I'm saying like in some way, shape, or form. So you have to create your day, create your craft, or you have to get creative in some way, shape, or form. Down to like the way you go about life and how you express yourself and everything. It's like that's your that's really what you're working on. It's all about you though. Like you always gotta keep in mind you the main factor of this world. You know what I'm saying? Like or you wouldn't be here. So every day you have to make sure that you make it about you. So a lot of people wake up and already wonder what already wondering what the hoodie did, or I'm saying like, or their favorite celebrity or whatever. People wake up with their favorite celebrity on their mind instead of making themselves their favorite celebrity. You know what I'm saying? A celebrated blood cell. That's what you can be. That's what you can make yourself. And because like really every day your birthday, you know what I'm saying? So every day you saying you give life, birth, and death to thoughts, feelings, ideas, saying energies, your thoughts and feelings. So it's about how you arrange things around, how you putting things in perspective. There's days that you get more energy than others. They carry more thoughts and feelings to make into energy, into ideas that you can fully express, and they make full sense, full circle, full circle sense. So life gonna keep continue to, if you allow it, will continue to show you things but you gotta have the mind to be able to peep out the lesson in the day, and whatever day, what I'm saying. I'm saying once you have a pioneer mind, you have a mind to create things in this world, to do like different type of stuff. You're not just like a parasite. So I guess it's real people. It's people in the world that is real deal parasites, but they're not even aware of it. You know what I'm saying? To them, it's like they're just living life. So, but what they be doing is always consuming, always take, gimme, and never have enough. Like so. That's a personality trait in the world. Of like majority of humans. Majority of insane. So you have to make sure that you're not falling short for the standards of what people are making. Because you should be setting out new examples, new standards of what it's like to be a human in today's day and age. You should be creating what's new. You should. You never want to be in a position or doing things after the fact. When some, you know what I'm saying, like doing things out of desire of, you know what I mean, it's okay how to, if you know how to control certain aspects of yourself. Because even if you was to always put your, because I always do it, like I always put myself in this type of thought frame and stuff. If I'm saying like, so throwing everything out the window once it don't make sense. Once some don't make sense, like why even go for that? I'm saying if you already know it's not gonna produce anything productive in your life, you know, like. So people just be worried about other stuff that ain't even in reality. Like some random stranger in my chat worried about, do I go out everywhere with this knot on my head? Motherfucker, this is a goddamn Indian fucking native damn light bulb on top, because I always got it. You know what I'm saying? I always got ideas. It's like goddamn, and it, like down to how I express on, like everything I do got a purpose to it. I'm not just doing shit just to do it. Ah, I don't speak French. Man, it's like, see, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, but you got to be able to create what's new in this world, create currents, create waves, you know, by you being, no matter, because you got to be the spirit that sparks the ideas, that sparks the saying the mind, because you a spirit powerful enough to do that. They showing that they can do things on their own. Like, so anytime I see that, I praise that. Like, I fuck with people that can do shit like that. Like take care of themselves in some way, shape, or form. Where, but it's rare. It's a rare trait. It's like real rare. Like, saying I can't stress that enough. That shit rare. Like, I ain't gonna front about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't ever see nobody wanting to do anything in this world. You know what I'm saying? And you already nothing. Like, you already coming from nothing. Your spirit already ain't shit. It's like y'all ain't shit. It's like it's aka you're no thing. When you're aware of that, like me, I'm aware. I'm no thing. Shapeless, formless. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, it's just whatever idea or feeling I'm presenting to the world at the current moment right now is a thought and feeling of, I'm saying, of training your mind. I'm putting that to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm using that as a bitch. I'm making that my bitch. I'm not functioning no other way. So motherfuckers with the that ain't even in life can just be able to do whatever they want with you or something, just because they even mentally they be up on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get up on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, the moment you start looking at individuals outside of yourself and things like that too much, and only talking about how that's just, it's like female energy. In a sense, like, you're not taking care of your response. Even females will do better than some of you, quote unquote, men. Y'all ain't man. Y'all some little girls, man. Like, y'all for real. Y'all gotta Like anything that get thrown at you punctures your spaceship. Like you saying you don't know what to do. Like you know what I'm saying, so you got to be able to come up with your idea, your plans, your say even if you need help, it's not wrong to ask for. You know what I'm saying? Ask or like I'm saying, be in the space of You know what I'm saying, like being of you being of you being. That's sometimes what you got to do. That's all you got. Just be. You know what I'm saying? Ideas will come to you. Thoughts will come to you. You just never even put yourself in the area to be for you to even know what it feels like to even go for anything because you never even gave it a thought, gave it a saying not the slightest. Saying but you have to be able to create your spaceship, your mind. Saying so you know that every day is gonna be it's gonna be a it's gonna be a thing for you to do. Like so you always gonna have the choice to create something, but you got to make sure that it's something good or positive, or you know what I'm saying, like, or else, like, saying you take you tell me what you think may happen, Willis. Saying, yeah, saying, like, so everything signs, sigils, spells. You know what I'm saying, so you have to know how to see what you're using, because you're using your mind too, like like your ritual and spell, like it's your mind saying. So you have to know in order to move around the esoteric, the spirit realm. We use words, we swords, and saying we use to communicate with each other. So once you get into certain states of mind, saying you know that this experience is temporal. So it's temporary. It's obviously saying it's just common sense. If you're sitting here somewhere talking about some, I'm saying like people be creating ideas where saying it sound good, it sound fun. Not really. If you really think about for like people that want to live forever, shit like that, and they don't know how to get into the flow, into the day, into just life. Like I'll guarantee you, people with certain thoughts and ideas already think certain kinds of ways that you wouldn't you wouldn't cross these people in real life, because like these type of things wouldn't cross your mind just already being at a certain space, and that requires you training. Like training, you can train in different ways. Training, like when you work out, that's some type of training. So that shows you if you use the minds in that type of way, the body does the same type of thing. Like saying, so you want to get saying you gotta be using it. Saying you gotta be in an area. You gotta be in a place. You know what I'm saying? Time, space, location. Saying taking certain actions saying that bend in and become your adrenaline, your blood, your bone marrow, for it to become like your skull cap, your saying your lungs and brains and guts and everything. Saying it requires a certain being in certain spaces for certain amounts of time. Well, what mostly matters is what you do in that time. You can't be playing like if you don't know that's what you're doing, then you're just gonna be doing that, like until you start to be around. So hopefully everybody around each other saying which we are, everybody around each other. It's just that we all gotta take accountability. Once somebody starts taking accountability for themselves, it's not everybody's turn to start taking responsibility and accountability for themselves. Like some people may, it's like they bloom or like sprout, or when they come to certain types of realizations. I may be way more older or way more like, yeah, I may be older once I get once, or as time goes and stuff. I may start seeing this shift. Like I'm peeping the world out. I'm peeping events, and I'm looking at the world and world stage and stuff, which is us, everybody right now, especially with the internet. That's what it give you access to do. Same off the rip, you on the world stage, it's like shit, like that fifth house Leo attend, like, what I'm saying. So Medea, like, where they use certain type of energies for. When I say they, it's just a group of shitty humans, women just like you. Trust me, it ain't nothing, motherfucker, outside of this motherfucking same vessel that you in. It can't. You wouldn't be able to. It wouldn't be able to interact with us. The only thing that does that is some way, shape, or it be thoughts like these two, like angels and shit, like aka us. Shit, like that's the only that's the because it's in the mind. It's not like it come in a different body for real. Like it say creeping around the bushes and say try to holler at you and shit. Nah, it's us. It's you. You play out kind of like that, like this. Like if you get into certain aspects, certain space, certain houses, and certain houses in the sky. So like saying for real. So literally, it's like for real. Once you start looking at the world, like you really look at it like, damn, we really be like for real, like some shit. Like if you look down somewhere, you just see a city down there or something. Like goddamn, skyline, skyline. Shit. I seen and hear a thing or two, and I peep the energy out of certain words, certain spells, certain things. Like, all right, that makes sense why people even make these things up. Skyscraper, skyscraper, a scraper. I'm saying, like, the mind it even takes for people to even innovate in that kind of fashion. It takes for you to be to get certain measurement and certain math, certain things like that's getting into the game, into the physical, into the once you start to see how things are even crafted to create certain objects to even just make life but life is just like I'm saying like that's just getting invested. That's how we've invested time into just into this cycle. And it's just saying sometimes saying the things seems in some way, shape, or form like every time we're doing something that's chaotic or out of like we start to disrespect this world some shape or form, like we all get flushed out or something, or we all get burnt out, literally even burnt out. It's like for real, we saying the world's just like it doesn't flush over, like saying so goddamn new bugs and damn bacteria and things start to reduplicate and saying recreated. The world starts to recreate itself again and shit. Hopefully y'all get it right. So this is like, it's like you gotta you gotta keep in mind that's a current event. That's a hopefully saying you ain't saying it's not really like physical too. Like I almost slipped into that little thing, but had to remember. Hold on, that ain't actually some shit that actually happens. Shit that's happening in the mind, like saying like worlds and worlds, like that happened every day. It's like you're no longer in the same mind you were in yesterday. Say you know that. You know that. You know your 6 a.m. this time was different than the 6 a.m. yesterday. Say you know that. You know you're better luck next line. You know what I'm saying? Even down to literally the little times, minutes, seconds lead up to broader, bigger stuff. You say bigger ass, bigger nuts, bigger same twads, whatever fuck. Say heads, all the titties, whatever fuck. Why I'm always only thinking about these things like shoulder blades, kneecaps. There's all this shit. Goddamn, that's why I don't know what my first go to. I don't know where my house shit is at. It's like that. So yeah, and I'm all over the place because one, well, I got a slight. So I guess even that, like compared to everybody in the world, I got a slight bit of sense of knowing where I'm at. Just based because I know my sun, moon, and ascendant, and I know where the world is currently at. What time of the seasons? What time of the month your girl at? I was able to say shit. I'm saying no one want to know her goddamn cycle better than her probably sometimes. Let's say so. I be kicking the real. I wouldn't be saying and doing certain. Sometimes I get real recharge, and sometimes I be low on energy. So saying, but I'm working on my energies and things of that nature, and things of that nature. So only trying to do right, bro. Come on, man. When you talking to myself, it's like me talking to myself. I'm telling myself, bro. I ain't trying to do no fuck shit, though. Saying no real. So, because I know where things lead every time. Anytime I seen any, if I know any, if y'all know about anybody that's done some fucked up, like for real fuck, like, and this shit worked out, and it's like, well, you gotta show me, bro. You got to show how the fuck. Even then, because that just make damn, you say, cause somebody motherfucker be trying to do it right so long, man. It's like, I mean, no, it was the same. What somebody been doing wrong so long, but that's the opposite. I'm in reverse. When I heard this shit, I'm like, hold on, but this shit my shit in reverse. Like you said, been doing wrong so long, doing right, don't. I don't know. It's just saying somebody told me. It don't matter though. It's, you make what's becomes physical matter. You, aka based on your current self right now. Your current self knows your future self in so much because you're saying, but you gotta be in the now to even be free of thoughts. In order to not be stuck in a past scenario or something that ain't even happened yet. You got you're doing it right. You're doing it right because you're connected, you're tapped in, you're into that field, and you don't so pay attention to the days that your energy is there. Whenever it's like how you might not always be able to do it how you like to do things, but or go out there, test how the water is moving and stuff. And like sometimes it's just be where how the world be saying just how the world be. It's billions and trillions and saying of other beings, and you know how everybody feeling and thinking and feeling is creating the vibe of the world. So and everybody's just sharing space. So you have to be able to think for yourself and others, because others low-key don't be thinking for themselves a lot of, so like it's like, and not necessarily like, oh, I'm thinking about Sally and I'm thinking how I can help her out. Now you thinking for yourself the most, really, is that. So that's how you helping others, like just helping yourself regard, like saying, but with the thought of frame of, oh, because not it becomes like you don't even know that that's what it is, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Someone has to be peeping what you're doing to with yourself too, because you're regardless, you're putting yourself in a path of self growth and development. How the fuck can that not ever work? It's still like, here's the thing. My background, what fuck I'm at, where I'm coming from. You're not even supposed to make it past 18. Saying so by default, I come from a mentality. I know the type of mentalities that saying, and other people. That's why I'm able to even tap to, like, it don't matter. You can be a high class individual, like highly classified, or saying I'm highly classified. You just not in the, because in the esoteric streets, and like, just so it's different. It's like, but yeah, houses. Like, you got these houses. Like, that rule your that are, these are what's making your body. So now you're around certain areas of certain during certain parts of the day, you're creating certain parts of your body. The blood and stimuli and everything is going saying that way. So you know the type of thoughts and feelings you're producing and stuff already is what's making your fumes, your what's on your mind, how people see you, perceive you, based off your sun, moon, and ascending. And look, fuck, like all that other shit. I'm dead ass. Like, I'm down. I'm down to, like, I'm up, down, left, right, everywhere. But like, for real, like, to even to actually get my mind wrapped around the truth. Because I mean, I ain't. You are truth. So you gotta get wrapped around yourself first, no matter. So it's like you're helping It's like the world's moving in a we're moving together. So wherever I'm saying, and I ain't leaving no man or female behind. If I'm saying, if I know that's righteous for me, it may not be to you. Everybody different. See, I think that's what it is. Everybody did do shit different. So even if in a world I am perceiving us evil or whatever, it's for the good of you. Like, for just how they made this damn movie. What's the name? Wicked for Good or something? Like, saying, I ain't watched it yet. I said I was gonna watch it when I was locked. I was gonna watch it, but so you just have to know how to produce it and reproduce it. Saying, hence we're all goddamn, all puns intended. This is like we all here. So then, cause shit. So you can't saying you can't become a damn pillar of salt. So you're gonna be salty. You're gonna be like. Say you go say like your facial experience all day gonna be salty. Like, it may be saying it's in these, it's like, so, and some elements like copper and certain things are correlates to certain or emotions, and that's alchemy. Like when you start even like you gotta have a, and you start involving people into, oh God, oh God, oh say, ain't God, I ain't got it like that yet. It's like, see, I ain't rushing that type of progress. I know that's we already do that in the mind. I was there. So, when it comes to, and that's really the only hardest way to do it. But once people start getting around that table, man, it's like, all right, well, shit, just say we gotta keep it peaceful. You gotta keep it creative. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep calm, cool, and collected. That's law. That would create law for us. It's like we already got there. I already got this. I got this. I got things that I know. If I'm moving in that type of manner, that fashion, and you can't really anything go through this. Why would it? It's like say it's the same. It's like that's no thing close. That's what God would do. That's what shit all possibility would do. That's like so, so I was closer to nothing. I was closer to God for it's like I'm not saying you can be the you know what I'm saying the crash dummy the damn show us what that would look like if feel like but saying sometimes it may be you let's say but we all make some teachable out of ourselves either you know what I'm saying or learnable I'm saying learnable or teachable saying you gotta keep in mind that we're creating our blood or stimuli or saying or ways of moving and acting and saying so you can take down buildings worth of aka like thousand fields worth of moving sir or doing so you can recreate your whole way of being like or just at but you're always gonna well because you're always gonna add on to what you just burnt or if that's what you did you got some you know how to keep some going from it's really like so this got to do with all of your body like this makes making you this current you it's all of your previous incarnations and things beyond this body even when you were in blood like other type of beings that you ain't even no name for because every time that you're in a new shift a new world new it's like some different it's always some simultaneously like differently but the theme is the same like it's always gonna be at something that it's mimicking nothing saying so it's like you don't get too you always that's how you never get too lost because I mean at some point you have to get just a little into it you know a little into what's into the world saying you have to know how to come up out of all of the lies and saying and get back to getting rid of thoughts and saying like spiritual kinchan ching saying you start cutting saying you start getting good at it and saying cutting things off that ain't for in your favor to do some that'll be it's like it become like like a science or almost like a science or a map even though you got math science or math ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about like saying oh but it all got to do with yourself so only you understand that type of stuff you become. That's how you heal yourself. That's how you saying. That's how saying. You know. So you. That makes you medicine man. I'm saying that's saying having ideas and thoughts of states of feel, fields of reality where none of that the stuff in the world that makes a common individual happy or excited, like getting up and going to work, don't make people like me or you if you can relate or pick up the frequency of this thought, this which ain't come straight up out of nothing, straight up out of nothing, like so you have to know what spaces you be swimming around in, because it's what's creating your reality. I'm saying you're creating your reality. So we're doing this together. So when I say I, because I is just that other body of where everybody be at. Saying when they're making that first awareness to of themselves to you, saying that's like the same type of ritual spell that you do to even be born. You find parents, so you can find similar frequencies and vibrations to yours. So you can find that desire of when it's sex on their mind. Where our parents how and how saying life is constructed at the moment for spirits to come in the world. It's like you have certain access to certain spaces whenever you're not worried about what how your parents or people here may perceive you or see you based on where the world you're coming from, because you coming at it with a broader angle. You coming at it with a bigger fuck all the things the government shit that's ever taught you, saying you the actual government really, because you ain't never know that. You gonna tell me you ain't never knew that. You gonna put yourself in a position, or you gonna let somebody put you in a position? You gonna think for yourself, or you gonna let others think for you? A lot of time, that's just how y'all be getting y'all want to together. Y'all want to, y'all thought and feeling together. Y'all need help. I'm saying everybody do. I mean, if I say y'all, it's like certain some, so it's just percentage scales, and it's saying how you go about life and experiences and saying just existence. Saying, yeah, that's what it is. So anytime you want to see, you want to, just live an experience, and the day, will bring things, so that the world has to have it regardless, whether what I'm saying. It ain't no why you can't be having that shit in your mind whenever you're jumping into action, like, because I'm telling you right now, I'm telling anybody that right now, if they want to put themselves into the perspective of what something would be like, I'm just telling you that it ain't no what it would be. You just have to go out and do it. It ain't no thoughts. That's why you can't receive no more thoughts of what what it would be like for you to ask something Sally or whatever. Say you have to Go out, go do it. Say there ain't no saying that she's gonna live in your mind. That's a goddamn create create yeah, like something that never saw the day of life. Because saying maybe you ain't got the proper support system around you, or that's why I say fuck that too. Fuck saying like you have to be strong, and saying not all the time it's possible. Saying I know why y'all be experiencing certain certain yeah, like lags and certain experiences, and like it's because we're not focusing hard enough, because we're not working together as a team, as a group, as the world itself, worldwide. It's a worldwide ritual. Anytime I even kind of, I don't know if it's when I'm on or I'm off gear, but it's like I say it's a little bit of both, and kind of how I even go about the 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 current energy. Saying like, so it could be on, it could be any time of the day. Say, it's just about if you know if you're peeping what's going on, if anything even going on at all. I'm saying, because sometimes you got to be the one creating the events or anything in the world that's even making the world go around, or entertaining someone shit, because there ain't no good entertainment, to be real with y'all. Saying, but us, but me. I'm saying like, so I'm not looking in no other direction. I am the direction that's going. It's saying whatever I'm saying, it's going, bitch, and bitch is flowing. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what motherfuckers think. Because it ain't affecting you. As long as it ain't affecting you, why are you even thinking of things that in worlds that don't even exist? Why? You have to train your mind to look without these eyes. Saying, and know that she'll be alright, fuck is you talking about? Saying I don't ever come with no, you know what I'm saying, softy, dofty, wafty shit. You know what I'm saying, you gonna make some, you gonna make some. You gonna do so, man. Fuck off. You say, give a fuck how you think it's love. You gotta have a bit, areas to look. You eventually, you gotta use your soul with time and saying and essence and shit. 'Cause if you don't, it's just gonna look like a big ass gap of space throughout, or it's how you do it. It's how you do it. Cause throughout that time, I was doing it too. Could nothing tell me shit. I mean, I really just saying, so anything got get thrown your way, you have to know how to make a way, how to say, even if you quote unquote don't know what you're doing, man, I guarantee you know what you're doing in some aspect. In some aspect. Why is you worried about goddamn the Houthi and what the fuck? I ain't paying attention, man. I can't see that. I'm too uppy on these motherfuckers. Saying too uppy on these niggas. I use my mind. Saying, and I use it for legendary shit. Give a fuck what you think. Cause you can't think to put yourself out there. So why would I listen to somebody that I don't even know how to act in actual existence? You just know how to uphold a image, eventually you gonna have to switch it up. You gonna get tired have keeping the same trying saying like for example, like if you was trying to be a bully or someone that, like it would tenfold double back on you. If you got any energies of seeing, like it's just I'm saying, like if you just busy with yourself and creating and saying you ain't worried about the rest and you ain't worried about the saying like the the thoughts and feelings that are bullshit of the world. You only care for the actual important ones, the actual the ones that's gonna get get up off the butt and you know what I'm saying start creating with you and saying me and you saying anybody else to get involved and saying as long as just things are saying T and saying just got a sequence, got a routine pattern, got a actual it got actual mind to it. It won't get created until it's in that full functional working mind. You know what I'm saying? Like so got into this world and we created a mind. Now we gotta be in his mind and break down what using our bodies what aligns that. You know what I'm saying? So we all gotta make a star formation in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? If you out of that formation, then you're really not even living life in existence like that. You're from the inside looking out, while this from the outside looking in. And it ain't no other way. It says like so you and y'all ain't never came outside to start creating, being in the world, to start doing something. Y'all still cherishable minds, you know, like some that you gotta saying it's like a baby saying you gotta be taken care of, nurtured till you're able to do it for yourself. And then saying once you're able to, it's kind of like how everybody grows up from saying from kids to grown ups. Say they got to figure it out. It's some way, shape, or form to keep producing, and surviving in this world. Saying so I have to listen to what you be saying sometimes, even if you already be doing it. You gotta keep them feet to the fire. Even if on yourself. You know what I'm saying? If anytime that you want to practice some external in the if the only way it's gonna work is if you've been doing it on yourself. And that don't apply to all rituals and spells though. Saying example, you want to become observant of your current scenarios and situations, if just in general, saying y'all have to find time for yourselves and be able to separate from people, places, and things, so you can even do that. A lot of y'all don't get time to yourselves all day. It's because y'all be finding even like whenever y'all already get into relationships and shit. Sometimes all y'all do is spend like all y'all time together, just like Beavis and Butthead, you know, male or female. So just, I mean, y'all may work and do things for, you know what I'm saying, pay bills and may not go no further than that. You know what I'm saying, like, yeah. So y'all, hopefully y'all don't get lost in since y'all ain't doing nothing, y'all don't get lost in the world, and hopefully none of y'all go to jail or whatever. And saying it's like just y'all just free. Y'all ain't got time to be doing it. Something positive or productive. So y'all are just left to things. And saying, but mostly y'all won't because y'all are in fear and survival. So y'all have to take care of saying y'all already got a good old uh way of to not even get in trouble because you're survival instinct. It's just to saying be on never break no plate or cup or whatever. Like I'm saying saying so a lot of y'all ain't never even been in trouble or anything. So it's like I'm just trying to peep spaces out of things, and it's like cause you, so you become the operator. You know you're operating things. You're saying you're clicking, saying you're saying have to peep out your actions, everything. So right now it's the time of Taurus. We're going through like what it's like 7, 8 degrees. Saying you're saying Libra. So saying going into uh, Scorpio. Saying full moon or new moon. Saying saying full moon. You're just the the emotions. Saying the feelings are at their at their most possible point of saying, new moons just for you to bring newness in some way, shape, or form. But you're already supposed to be doing that anyways. Saying it's just like and it's like keeping you on track. It's teaching you. It's like teaching you to wipe your ass or clean your goddamn however you're saying. I'm just making examples. I'm just goddamn how to put your clothes on, whatever. I don't fucking know. It's just how it's just a cycle. It's just going around. Saying, you always come out. It's like you always come out the other end. Saying whenever you send something that out to be done, if you depending on the world and if however if if there's enough minds to create, like then that'll be its own world. So we'll just be our own entertainers, own musicians, own artists, own movie creators and everything. It'll just be with a different type of mentality on it. It'll have saying that you're a yell mind on it, like saying everything would be with that type of fashion. Saying that creative, that's really your whole. That's the world right there, though. Like that's the world. Like and everything else in the world, you realize it's kind of like just something synthetic after that shit. Some, mm, some fake plastic. You just always have to be able to know how to maintain. Saying that just takes passion. That takes motive. That takes you yeah, emotion. It's just kind of coming from that. Like I guess that's you supposed to already be wake up motivated and saying like, and you're a man saying you shit. Who's supposed to say like even if nobody's being motivated around or in those energies, you're supposed to be already like fuck this shit. You say I got this shit. The fuck? I don't need nobody come help me, help you, and saying like you supposed to handle our shit already like a man. Saying like saying if you're a man watching. A female, you saying woman. Yeah, saying how we even do things based on male or female bodies. Saying how the zodiac play out. Saying you have to have participants in this. You don't have to either way because you created yourself. Your life costs an arm and a leg. And you gonna see why here. Saying a lot of y'all already see why. A lot of y'all been seeing why. I said a lot, even before I was even here. I was in the space. So I'm just saying, talking from a space of where a lot of beings ain't been, saying to talk about it, saying to live and talk about it. This is like something brand new, like complete, like saying completely out the out left, but because everything moving to the right and so much, so it's just creating that binding, that fusion friction, that that, that new elevated state of mind for new beings can transport and teleport here through mind gate portals. You know what I'm saying? And already being, because that world already that world be there before it's even here. Because I mean, be here before we even see it. Because since the metaphysical is the lighter frequency bodies, it's like you can always count on organs to move in the same type of manner, just based on the type of being that's using them. It just may deal with different experiences and different, so like a brain gut, I mean like bird gut or something would consist of different experiences, obviously based compared to yours, and saying what your experiences are based off, and saying are different completely. So even it's astrology, and your astrology is completely different. You know they're not using the same language with the same signs and sigils and things to point to the same things we're pointing to. Sometimes it's through sounds, you know, how you even connect to that world. It's like you don't know when things are in your face sometimes, too. You might not be able to understand how you think, how Walt Disney has made you to see certain things. Saying you have to create the new what it's, which ain't even new. It's what it actually is. So, you know how to even pick up on nature's sounds, like even that's how I'm able to understand animals and shit. Like they saying just based on sound and action and everything. It's just saying, and always looking at the eye, like saying eyes tell it all. Eyes and face, saying like saying a lot of people's mind will be looking like even things from that ain't even from this world, songs that beyond the human. Saying some a lot of times just it's by knowing how to interact and knowing that other things. So by default, it ain't got nothing to do with us. So we can, but at the same time, then so you can so if it's just different scales of things where it's just different times and different for different stuff that saying you always got to play your current self and always like you always got to be that version of you that's in control of the situations and stuff. Saying that's why you're in a higher plane, higher but even though the understanding that knowing that everybody's in a even playing field. Saying so it's about converting uh individuals by not going to them but going to yourself and knowing how to move, how to go around and act and play out different. Some didn't work. Someday you can adjust to what the world is becoming. Because saying that's true, like when new babies and things can come in the world, everything. So it's just saying it's never that somebody else would that you think someone else won't come and do something. So like they'll just do it in their own individual. That's all that's ever going to be. Saying, but you have to keep up with your own mentalities, your own sights, so to be for you to recognize yours and know your what spirit predecessors and saying and you're connected to, so you know how to pay attention to the right science and saying so you can come out with the right type of knowledge and saying the right type of science for you to explain what's inside of you. So once it comes out, you explain it. You saying you will know it's nothing new, nothing saying it's what's already been going on. But I love all y'all from the bottom on. Stay safe and spiritual protected.